So what's up, guys? Good morning. I want to talk about right now is the topic of making a fairy tale in your relationship. What I realize is what I encountered in my life and what I realize with other people are sometimes they try to make a fairy tale. What I mean by fairy tale is they're making up a story in their mind which is not really compatible to the reality itself. Which is I'm gonna give you an example. I had this past relationship which I really thought that it was gonna click. I was thinking of already getting married. Also, she was also thought of really getting married, or she has this idea of wanting to get married. But then our compatibility was not there. There was a lot of red flags. I'm not saying that my relationship is negative in a way, but I just say that we have just a lot of incompatibilities along the way of realizing. Because of this thinking in our mind that just because we are infatuated of love, that anything can heal from love. But it's not actually the point. And then because of this kind of idea in your mind that you want this kind of love, but then this other person is actually not really compatible to the life that you wanted, then you will hurt yourself, and then you will hurt the other person as well. And that happened in my scenario. And also I experienced also other people. I'm not gonna tell you the name, but I have one of my friend also having a close bonding with this person for just a few days, and then because this person now trying to disconnect from him, and he has his mind thinking that he's in love, but the other person is not in the same mutual understanding as him. The other person just thought of him as a friend, but he was really in love, and it was just a few days. And of this happening, he got his heart broken. And what I realized of this is like what I told you about the concept of making a fairy tale of your reality, which is not really the truth of it all. So you're in love, but the other person is not in love. So there's no understanding, there's no really that connection itself. But because you wanted that to happen, your mind wanted that to happen, so you got your heart broken. But in totality, it's just you that your heart got broken, right? So it's just sad. I know I'm not invalidating the feeling itself. I understand he has his heart broken, but the other person didn't really had that kind of experience. And I don't think that it was really a manipulative thing. It's just that the other person was just making this kind of standard in itself that they had this relationship, even though they didn't. So what I want to share to you guys is sometimes that we need to dive deep more on what we wanted, and also being grounded to reality itself, in which if we are really compatible with the relationship that we have. What I learned is that we should be more deliberate on the things that we wanted, and also speaking our truth from the start itself. Because if we are making an idea of the life that we wanted from a fairy tale kind of mindset, there's nothing. I'm not denying that there's nothing wrong about having goals, dreams itself. But if we have these dreams and goals, but there are already circumstances that block that goals, we are we are telling that to the other person or other relationship, we are now in a point that we are considerately lying. And then because of this lying, you are also trying to make this fairy tale to the other person. So this other person is believing that you are gonna create this kind of relationship or lifestyle, which is not really that case. So I learned that in a hard way in my experience, and I hope that you wouldn't go through this kind of experience itself. But life should be experienced, right? But I'm just telling this so that to be more conscious, and you will not repeat the pattern itself, because it is very common for people to be in this kind of scenario. I hope you find your truth, and also I hope you find your relationship which support your truth. Take care, guys, and have a nice day. Peace.